Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to Disha Karnataka YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing good. So today I am here with one of the most important video for mathematics from my side to all of you. Your exams are around the corner, okay? So any time that you're gonna spend on studies should be very much planned, should be focused, you should have a plan, behind it when you're working for something. Let's say I want to study 20 matrices. I should have a plan why matrices, okay? Then what next going to be coming? Should I practice questions on it? So everything should be, pre-planned for the remaining 3 weeks of time that we have before the examination, right? So that's why I'm here to help you score that 50 plus marks in mathematics as well. Yes, it is possible because already you have done a lot of work, in the background, in the behind, okay, the time that you had this whole year. Now it's time to maximize and the output out of it, okay? So let's start the session quickly. I know your time is very important, will not take a lot of your time. Small video to make sure that you have everything that you need in your planning, in your preparation of KCET mathematics, okay? So have a look what is coming for you. First thing is some key points to remember, few things to recall. What is there? Your PU board marks are important, so of course that has been taken care of. That part is there, bacha. So I hope that part you have already ticked it properly and right. This is very, very important. Sir, this is done, sir. This part I can say, sir, it's done. We have aced it, right? You have seen our sessions as well. If you have watched it, you have done a very good job there, okay? And you've got a very good rank. You're gonna get a very good marks in your boards. I can guarantee that. In maths especially, if you have watched my sessions, you can score 75 plus easily out of 80 marks, okay? Chaliye. Now, during CET exam, you need to answer 60 problems of mathematics, okay? In 80 minutes of time, okay? So I would say it's not a lot, but it's not very less also. It's a good amount of time. Of course, you have to be a little efficient. You should know what question to leave, what to have to solve quickly. Something that use strength should be done quickly and accurately. Yes, let's say my strength is matrices or determinant, then I will solve any question coming in determinant quickly and accurately. Means I cannot lose marks in that, I cannot lose time in that. That's the understanding of an easy topic, okay? What next we have? About 45 questions are second year, okay? Means this many questions come from just PU2 portions, okay? So very important there. And from the first year, of course, you have only 15 questions coming. It's not exact number, it can be 45, 48 also, it can be 42 also, okay? But around 45 questions you can expect on an average from PU2. You know that as well, okay? Now, so you have basically idea is to give your full focus, full energy to PU2 syllabus. Good thing for us that you have already given the boards, so you're right there. You just have to brush up things, quickly revise the concepts and move on to problem solving. Now you cannot spend a lot of time in learning all the concepts from the beginning, okay? You have to quickly revise the topics. You can watch my one shots and move on to problem solving. Then only you'll see variety of questions that are coming your way, okay? One way is to do that is taking a test series. I will talk to you about that, okay? But right now understand this is the most important part. PU2 syllabus is highly important in mathematics, okay? And again, this is our gem area, very important. Again, 50% questions are very easy, okay? I would say not very easy, of course, it's examination, competitive examination, but it'll be easier if you compare them with this category. 20% questions will be difficult, challenging, okay? They're gonna challenge you. So of course you can choose this later. Right now your focus should be to get this 50% marks. Means from here, from out of this 30 marks, I will score 28 at least. 28 plus I will score, because that'll be very easy actually. So your goal is to get 28 plus from this 30 marks, okay? And from this 30, which is medium, okay, which is going to be your 18 marks almost. How much you should score, bacha? Over here you should score almost, try to score 15 to 14 plus, okay? All right. And in the hard section, you can again choose to see where you can, if you can save some time and do some questions, do those questions, okay? Do not get into a very lengthy problem and lose time in it. Time is very important in examination, okay? So again, you can check here, it's going to be 28 plus 42 is already over here. You can, if you score even 7 to 8 marks over here, you're more than 50 already, okay? So now let's move on. So a way to solve questions. We have learned concepts and everything in KCET 60 series. We have done in the Brahmastra, everything. Boards part is covered. We have done that. We have done a good job in that. Okay. We know the concepts. Now you have to get KCET ready for the problem solving. You can do that right now by purchasing the Abhyas KCET test series. Okay. Now what you can do in this test series? No, you will get 35 paid tests. Okay. Sorry, 31 paid tests and 4 free is also there. So total 35 tests you'll get part and full length. Okay. You'll get one shot videos as well. So revision. Okay. So you can revise from there as well. And of course you'll have to all of this available to you in a price of 4098. Okay, so you can get a very difficult, challenging problems in the test series. Why challenging is important, bacha? Because if you challenge right now, no, you'll not be challenged and surprised in the examination. So we'll try to keep our questions at the best level possible in the test itself. Okay, again in PU1, PU2 both. Okay, but again try to give your priority for the PU2 test first, and then you can come back and give the PU1 as well. Okay, if you have missed out any of the test, it's okay, you can come back and give them later. Right now, whatever it is, purchase it right away. From today only, take the first test available on our platform. Every detail how to purchase it has already been given to you. If you have any query, you can ask how to access the test. Everything that you have to you have doubt about, you can ask in the comment section of this video. Okay, so link for this test series is given in the video's description. Go ahead, check it out. At 4099, 4098, you can practice this. It's going to be one of the major that package in going in the preparation part for your KCET examination. So please have this. Moving on. Now let's talk about our chapters. What are the most important chapters that we have to deal with? So starts bacha over here. Continuity and differentiability. Easy and what do you call advantage as well. Okay, because we have over here, sir, if you check this out, almost sometime even 6 questions has been asked. 5 to 6 marks just from this chapter. 5 to 6 marks just from this chapter. That's a lot. Okay, and important chapter if you look at, okay, second order derivative is very important. Okay, you have implicit functions. Okay, and then use of the logs. Question based on logs. Okay, those are also very important. Differentiation rules are, of course, you have to know that, and the definition of continuity and differentiability. The questions based upon that can also be asked directly. Okay, in AOD you have this. You can check the weightage is 4 marks. Again, if you know this, you will know this. It will be very easy for you. Some questions in rate of change might be challenging for you, but others will be very easy. If you know second order derivative, maximum minima questions will be very easy for you. Okay, so AOD has to be done. 4 marks is there. Vectors, if you check, formula based chapter is there. Okay, some statement can be changed, made challenging, but I know you can score that marks 4 over here. Almost 3 to 4 marks. 3 to 4 marks is asked in this category of vectors. 3 geometry, again similar kind of chapter. You have 4 marks coming from there. Probability, bacha, if you check, 4 marks. Important topics are conditional probability, Bayes theorem. Okay, from your PU2 part. Okay. If you check the next set of chapters, you have relation and function. Very easy chapter, very easy chapter. If you know the basics, if you know the definitions, if you know the properties right for equivalent relation, for bijections. Okay, sometimes what happens now, if from the PU1 portions also questions can come. Okay, so you have to know that as well. Okay, so 4 marks. Sometimes this question will not be 4 marks from the just PU2 portions. It can be clubbed together. That's why I'm saying 4 marks is a very good unit from PU1, PU2 together. Same way, even if you check probability, questions can be clubbed together. That's why I'm saying 4 mark questions here, 4 mark questions in this chapter. ITF, even though has only 2 marks weightage, but since it is important chapter for calculus, I've kept it in this category that it is very important for you guys. Means you have to do it. This chapters, the green tables are a must chapter. You have to do these chapters. Okay, you cannot miss it out. Okay, again you have matrices, high weightage is there, bacha, 3 marks, and easy chapter as well, right? Determinant, 4 marks. You can see inverse of matrix, area of triangle. These are some topics that you have to go through. Okay, please check. In the ITF, you should know principal values, properties, operations. You should know skew symmetric matrix. This is very important. Skew symmetric matrix question, bacha, keeps coming. Okay, your way. You can check. Very important topic. Okay, even if you check the PYQ, you'll find the questions coming from there. All right. AOI, again simple questions can come. Very simple. 2 to 3 marks question can come from here, bacha. Sometimes 2 marks also, sometimes 3 marks as well. So please understand this. Area under the curve, ellipse, some standard figures are there. You have to know their formulas also. Not only how to find it, you should know the formulas as well. Formula will be directly useful to you. So please understand, parabola is there. Whatever is the conditions, okay, please know the formulas. Modulus questions. In this, the modulus problems, okay, modulus problem, that is also very useful. Very useful formulas. Okay, so these things has to be done in differential equation. Again, these 2 topics are highly important. Homogeneous differential equation and LD, because the variable separable method is very easy. The variable separable method, the third method that you have, the first method actually, that is very easy. So I have not written it over here, but of course that is a must. If you know the differential equation, you know that as well. Okay, so LDE and homogeneous differential equation will be very important. Of course, there's one more thing, knowing the degree and order. Degree and order. Sometime questions can be framed on this as well. They can give you a statement, they can give you fractional power, so you have to, you know, from there you have to identify the degree and order. You have to make some modifications to get the result, but that question can also be asked, 1 marker, easy category. Okay, so D also questions are relatively easier only. Even this category also will be easier questions only. You'll get 3 marks over there. Easier to moderate category. This is a easier to moderate chapters. Easy, or you can go up to moderate, bacha, not more than that. It will not be a difficult question coming your way. Usually they give you easy to moderate questions in differential equation. Okay, let's move on now. What we have, so now I want to give you a plan. Okay, let's say I want to divide your time, your day for mathematics. Okay, for KCET maths, 1 day in KCET mathematics preparation, KCET maths prep. How will you go about this? 1 day in KCET maths prep. Okay, so what are you gonna do in this? I'll tell you. So first of all, I think minimum you should give 6 hours to your studies. Okay, means I want you to divide your slots like this. Morning, what do you want to study first? I don't want to, you know, say that you want to study chemistry first, physics first, maths first, your preference. Okay, but morning you have to give 2 hours. You're fresh. Okay, you're ready to roll there. So 2 hours in the morning. Next in the afternoon, bacha. Okay, means next slot you should have at least 1.5 hours over here. Okay, and evening and night, if you can check, evening or night, whatever is your preference, you should give again 2 hours, because you can have a break before that, no? So you will have another fresh energy. So 2 hours there, and before going to bed, before going to bed, you should have 30 minutes. That's it. Over here, 30 minutes. That's my timetable for you. Minimum of 6 hours, because you have to study chemistry, physics. Okay, so that's why it is very, very important. Biology is also there. So that's why you have to give at least 6 hours here. You can check here. I've given only 6 hours to you guys, right? 2 plus 4, and then again 2 hours. Now in this also I have a preference. I can give you my plan. How would I go about this 6 hours? So what I'm going to do now, in this hour, first 2 hours that I have, first I'll start with high weightage. Every day I'm talking about high weightage chapters that I'm good at, that any person is good at. Means you will get this. Let's say in the high weightage category, you might know calculus well, you might know matrices well. Okay, so I'll pick those chapters that I'm good at. Okay, so I'll pick those chapters in the first part of this 2 hour, and next I'm gonna do the challenging chapters. And weak link chapters. So whatever my weaknesses know, again I'll pick those out in the second half of this first morning session, because this for building confidence. This part is for building confidence. Okay, and starting my day, positively. Basically this part, high weightage chapters that I'm good at. Again, high weightage means I'll get good marks there. Why not revise and get better and better in that part? So high weightage that I'm good at, to building confidence, also starting day positive. Start your day positively. Okay, start is positive, then challenging way, where you'll have trouble, the questions will trouble you, you'll have a lot of challenges solving those questions, the weak links that you have, so you have to work on that in the first half only. Next, bacha, after 1.5 hours, you can try to give this for concepts, because you got to know your weaknesses, right? Give for your concepts. Okay, you can give this for weaknesses. Basically, again, you can choose to go for one-shot videos over here. Choose to go for one-shot videos over here. One-shot videos. You might think, sir, why going ulta? Why not, sir, do videos over here, learn the sessions now, and then practice problems? No. Because I want you to get troubled right now. If you are troubled, means you'll know what you need to work on. Figure that out, and then watch those one-shot videos and learn the concepts. Okay. Again, this is also for practice, bacha. This sessions are only for practice, sir. This also is for practice. This is also for practice only. Just practicing question, because you don't have many concepts to revise. You don't have to spend so much time in the revision and all. Right now, focus on the practice only. Your focus should be maximizing your practice. Okay, one shot you're gonna watch, quickly revise those things. Don't refer any book right now. Just make sure that you're watching one shot videos. And if you need to watch something, or read something, if you are very weak in that, you need to build some new chapters, then of course you have to watch or you can refer some any book. But right now you can watch the one shot sessions and practice questions even in this hour. Okay, and before going to sleep, revise your day. Revise your work that you've done throughout the day before going to bed. 30 minutes is more than enough to revise whatever you've done entirely throughout the day. Just go through that. Okay, and if you can maintain something called as questions list. I've been asking you guys from the very beginning only, questions list. Okay, whether it can be in the Word format, means you can take a screenshot of the question, put it in the Word file. If you can write it, very good. Maintain a questions list. Okay, that will also be very, very helpful. It might look very confusing to you, but I can start again. You have your day divided in parts: morning, afternoon, evening, okay, or night, or before going to sleep. We have these many parts over here. Please check. Now in that, first half will be high weightage chapters, which you are good at. Okay, start positive. Next you're going to be your challenging chapters, which is your weaknesses, which you need to work on. Figure that out. Next, learn those sessions. Okay, watch concert videos. Learn that for next afternoon session, 1.5 hours. Again, evening when you're coming back from the break, 2 hours you should take to practice more sessions. Okay, more questions that you have. Let's say you can give mocks over there. Okay, you can practice the mocks. You can give the mocks in this time. Okay, practice questions from the other chapters as well. And before going to bed, you're gonna revise whatever you've done throughout the day. This is your planning. Okay, this is how you should work. And again, give more time to practice. And of course, if you can maintain a question list, it will be very, very important to you and very, very beneficial as well. This is my plan. I would say not a very very designed way, but roughly I think this works very well. Okay, if I was studying right now, I will choose this for mathematics. Okay, now let's start. So continue with our chapters. Now over here, bacha, we have one marker category, means sets, complex numbers, linear inequality, okay, permutation, combination. These chapters are there which are 1 marker chapters. Okay, means I will pick here the easy ones. I can pick this one, I can pick this one, I can pick this one. They're very simple. I can pick this one, this one. They're very simple chapters. Even limits. Okay, 1 to 2 questions can come from here. Okay, so I can pick these chapters. All right, so even all the chapters are very easy only, but I would suggest you to pick these chapters if you choose these chapters. No, again you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 marks is also there with you. Okay, means 7 marks you can get from these picking these 7 chapters. If you want, you can pick sequence and series. That's also not very difficult. If you know GP, if you know AMGM relation, that is more than enough in the sequence and series questions. Okay, so basically you have to choose your you don't have to cover up everything right now. You have to be very wise in your decision making. Okay, so look at these chapters. Okay, these are very easy chapters. No linear inequalities, very easy chapter. Okay, so of course question can be solved very quickly. So you have to make a decision in such a way that you're able to maximize your output. Okay, because time is less right now. What next we have, sir? Our success mantra will be practice, practice, practice. This is our mantra. Practice, practice, practice. That's and thus we're not going to do anything else. Okay, only practice. It's mathematics, right? Problem solving. What else are we gonna do? Okay, what else we have? Revise important chapters before examination. Of course, important means bacha high weightage. Okay, what else we have? Consistent study routine. Whatever plan you made, you don't want to follow my plan, it's okay, but whatever is your plan, be consistent in that. Do not do it for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, not like that. Be consistent in your study plan. Okay, attempt mock test. Yes, if you want, purchase the Abhyas and attempt. Okay, it's a very good way to go. Purchase the Abhyas KCET test series. Okay, and purchase and practice questions from there. It'll give you confidence going in the examination. Okay, learn tricks and shortcuts. So if you see my sessions, okay, especially if you go for Abhyas, you'll find there I've given some tricks when I'm solving a question. No, I'm giving you tricks over there. So let's say I'm solving in 10 steps. Well, I'll tell you what, after 2 steps you can get the answer directly from there. Okay, so like that you'll have some tricks given in the sessions. Okay, in every session I'm giving you every question that I'm solving, I'll give you tricks over there also. Okay, like in top 30 I'll tell you. So all the sessions that you are seeing mine, I'll give you tricks and shortcuts. You have to follow that. Okay, if you want, you can make some of your tricks. That's also very good. But usually there's not a lot of tricks in science. Okay, you have to use our methods only, but that is there. Okay, few tricks are that we keep telling you in the sessions. Read the question completely before you're answering. Do not rush. Something might be different. They might be asking not correct. okay, something like that. Please make sure that you are reading the question carefully. Focus on easy and medium questions over hard, because there's more weightage in this category only. Almost 80% marks comes from here, medium and easy category. Okay, time management is very important. You have to understand you have time limit, bacha. You cannot study, you cannot just solve all the questions in 5 hours of time. That is not going to work. Okay, you cannot solve in 2 hours of time. You can't work that. 80 minutes is your limit. You have to solve in 60-70 minutes of your entire time duration. Okay, now mark questions for review to revisit them later. This is basically your part of your questions list, I said. Questions list. So maintain a question list and mark questions over there. Use logical thinking. Apply your brain. Don't be, that, okay, the formula is there, I'll just apply the formulas. Concept is there, I'll apply the concept. No. Think about it. Think about the problem, how you're approaching it. So apply the concept for any problem. Okay. And use your logical thinking that you have the ability, to analyze the problem. Why this question has been asked like this? Okay. You can ask yourself and reach a conclusion, and that will help you understand if the similar question comes in examination, you will know the approach to this. Let's say you had 2 approaches to a problem, right? Why one of them is right, other is wrong? You should know that. Okay, so apply logical thinking. Okay, now, so this is my suggestion, my help for all of you to plan your days. You can have your your way of doing things. Let me know if you want to you want to add something. If I missed something, let me know that as well in the comment section of this video. Okay, so I wish you all the best. I hope you plan your day very, very beautifully and very efficiently, and make the most of it and get the highest possible marks in KCET examination. With that, I'm going to end the session today. I hope to see you again very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.